Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, a level of disrespect as it climbs to an all-time high, and we see crimes being more vicious and violent than ever. The rise of warrior women still increases. Told you before, we lose women, we lose society. And this story I'm about to tell you is a perfect example of that. See this girl up here? Seems like an attractive woman, right? Her name is Aaliyah Horn. She's 29 years old, from Dallas, Texas. This woman's under arrest, and in my opinion, she needs to be shown the flowers. Why? She took the life of a store clerk at a gas station, a job I would never do. And she did it over an argument over a bottle of water. She took a gun out, pulled the gun out, and shot the man in the neck. And this woman right here, you would think, could be doing other things except being out there in the street, doing crazy stuff. Take a look at this story. It's a lot to it. And we'll come back and talk about it. It's a damn shame.
A family is mourning the loss of a husband and father of 3 children who was shot during an armed robbery of a convenience store near the Dallas Zoo. Police say the shooter was a 29-year-old woman. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Dallas. Lori.
Clarice, an employee at the Chevron gas station, got tears in her eyes when I asked about Iniath Saeed. She told me that he had worked there for 6 years.
Dallas police say Iniath Saeed was 52 years old. In a GoFundMe post written while he was still alive, his son wrote, "My father was the sole earner in my family, which includes my mom and my 2 younger siblings who are 5 and 13 years old. My family is facing extreme financial challenges now and are in desperate need of help." A customer of the Chevron Deli Mart on South Marsalis Avenue was saddened to learn that Saeed did not survive.
He's a very good guy. He was all about his job. He was very serious about his job. There was no really complaints about him. He looked out for everybody if he needed help.
The Dallas Police Department charged 29-year-old Aaliyah Horn with capital murder. DPD says they got the call about the shooting at around 5:45 a.m. July 8th. According to the arrest affidavit, surveillance video shows the shooter placing a water bottle on the counter in front of the cashier, Saeed. There's an argument. The shooter draws a handgun, aims it, and fires a shot into Saeed's neck. The affidavit says Horn then grabs her water bottle and leaves the store on foot. That's when another employee followed the shooter southbound on Interstate 35 to 12th Street. Arresting officers arrived and began searching. The affidavit says an officer observed a bamboo tree fall and looked in the direction of the trees when he saw Horn matching the description. She then decided to run from the arresting officers, but they could still hear rustling in the tree line. They saw her exiting a backyard fence and placed her in custody. Officers found a black 9mm handgun on top of a fence post. It was loaded with a round in the chamber and 10 rounds in the magazine. Turns out Horn was already wanted for a shooting 3 days earlier on July 5th. The affidavit from that case says she knocked on the door of a home on Alameda Drive. Suspect Horn pointed a handgun at the face of complainant and pulled the trigger. The firearm jammed and did not fire. She then tried again. This time the weapon fired and complainant was struck in the right arm near the elbow. The victim survived and told police Horn dropped possible drugs on the ground. Police recovered K2 synthetic marijuana from the scene. It is unclear from the affidavits what steps police took to find Horn before Saeed was killed.
Somebody that was innocent that died for a non-cause, you know.
Yeah, he was just doing his job.
Yeah.
Horn's criminal record includes a conviction for family violence assault, as well as drug possession and driving under the influence. Clarice, her bond is set at $1 million.
Lori, thank you.
Guys, that's the story of Aaliyah Horn from Dallas, Texas. And we wonder nowadays why we have a bunch of violent children and parents that kill their children at alarming rates. There's a certain type of mentality that's out here where normal human instinct is starting to dissipate into the atmosphere and is replaced by a bunch of demonic ill intent towards humanity. Now let's run this thing down. She shot this man in the face, like pointed the gun to his face, but shot him in the neck over a bottle of water. Walked out the store. Another clerk followed her out there. She going down the street. Police come. She run and jump in the bushes. Like crouching hot tiger, hidden dragon, like she in the bamboo weeds doing kung fu. Running back there, they can hear a dumbass crackling all through the thing. Get caught in somebody's backyard. Looking stupid. Ain't nothing cool about that or tough about that. I want you to look at these two pictures, the before and after. That's a pretty girl. And you start to see a lot of pretty girls. When I was younger, it was always like, girls that wasn't very attractive or, something odd about them that was doing crazy stuff like this. Nowadays, it's all types of chicks. I'm sure she could have been afforded a lot of opportunities by eligible bachelors if she was doing the right thing in life, or she had some feminineness to her or sweetness. It's crazy. It's like women want to be men nowadays and men want to be women. As far as the actions of, what they do. These women out here pulling guns on people like it's nothing. This is another thing. What's up with Dallas and killing people in gas stations? I just did a story a couple of weeks ago about a dude that killed somebody over lottery tickets, thinking he scratch-offs at that, thinking he was going to make it rich and buy him for a down payment on an apartment. I don't understand this. Said she was in possession of K2 drugs when she was caught days before shooting this man, Mr. Saeed. She shot somebody else. Luckily, him in hand, they blocked it. First time the gun didn't go off. It jammed or whatever. Knocked on somebody's door, put a gun in their face to pull the trigger. No recoil for the gore or anything. Just mindless. It's a lot of soulless people out here. I hope she didn't have children. Because for her to do what she did and kill that guy and put that gun in somebody else's face and pull the trigger whether they knew him or not, there's something missing in here. And a lot of times, what's missing in one person creates the same void in another, especially the ones they're raising. Look at how it is. I just told you a story. I seen a girl at a gas station. We was trying to get gas to get out of here. Guy was just standing there. He bust out laughing, wasn't even looking at her or talking to her. She just got in his face. I'll kill you right now. Face all screwed up. Dressed like a dude. Skinny as a rail. I got my gun in the car. I'll go get my gun right now. What was crazy about that, if that wasn't crazy enough? She had a female, I guess it was a girlfriend, behind her snickering. It's funny. You're egging on people to do something that'll get them taken away from you, freedom-wise, and ruin their lives. Nowadays, man, the word friendship is totally different than it used to be. And, a loved one, that word loved one is very, very dismissive nowadays. You love somebody, you protect them, right? Why would you let them be in danger? Because you need them. You want them in your life. So you would protect them. You try to keep them out of danger. Nowadays, all that's been replaced with is the ride or die attitude. Two people go and ride out. That's my man. I'm going to do what he... Okay. Y'all both get locked up. You think that relationship going to last? Y'all not even married. Boyfriend and girlfriend. He the end all be all. See it in domestic violence. People killing each other because another person says, hey, this ain't working. We are messed up out here, man. It's a damn shame. He had nothing but nice things to say about this guy. And I'm sure they would have nice things to say about this girl. Some people. But somewhere down the line, things are messed up and they are what they are. And it's a damn shame. That right there, in my opinion, is a waste of beauty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's failed parenting or what. But at any given time in your life, somebody has came and God has put people in your path to try to take you off the negative path, and people don't hear it or see it Or they're so dumb they can't see the signs that somebody's trying to help them, and they wind up hurting them in the end. I can't feel sorry for such people. Fuck them. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Racing Channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.